Hey guys, welcome back. This is going to be a video, probably a pretty brief video, but I just wanted to run through the directions for the problem write-up / explanation. These, I believe there are 4 of these that you have to do throughout the semester. And yeah, these don't let like the kind of formality of them kind of spook you a little bit or scare you a little bit. They should be fairly straightforward, okay? So we'll get into it. Let me run through the directions here real quick, and then I think you'll get a better sense of what I'm talking about. And whereas I just don't think that they're going to be as bad as maybe they seem, okay? So problem write-up explanation directions fall 2017. 1. Complete the assigned problem correctly. Paper and pencil is fine for this portion of the assignment. 2. Write a 1 to 2 page explanation of how you solve the problem in detail. Make sure that you note and explain the relevant concepts from the course to solve this problem. The write-up should be detailed and complete, but concise. Some write-ups will be more detailed than others. If you have any questions, please let me know. So let's just talk about 1 and 2 real quick. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to assign to you a problem, and I have a set of problems that I'm going to give out to everybody, okay? And each person is just going to get assigned one of those problems. All right, you're going to have to write up that problem just like you would on like a homework assignment, not in this class because all of our homework's done electronically, but just as you would kind of watching me in a video, how I would solve a problem, okay? So you would just write it on, essentially a piece of paper, literally a piece of paper, and you'd solve the problem like that. That's like step 1, okay? So you're sitting down doing your homework, you solve the problem, okay? And then the second part of it is you're going to write a 1 to 2 page explanation, and really, when I say 1 to 2 page, that doesn't mean it needs to be at least 1 page. Like if you can get it done in a couple of paragraphs and it's concise and it actually explains everything, fantastic. That's great. Okay. But so you just need to then write kind of a step-by-step walkthrough of how you solve the problem and what concepts from the course you used to solve that problem. Okay. So that's that. Post-grade. Once I have given you a grade and feedback, make the changes necessary that I suggest. So I'll grade it and I'll say, hey, this was right. Hey, this was wrong. Hey, you could have worded this differently, blah, 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 blah. I'll give you that feedback and get back to you, or, get that back to you. Make the changes, right. So make the changes necessary that I suggest. Post the write-up and an image of the problem solved to the discussion board, to the appropriate discussion board. In order to receive credit, in order to receive a grade on the assignment, you must complete all steps, including posting the completed assignment to the discussion board. Communication is going to be just as important as problem solving on this assignment. If you have questions, please let me know. Okay, so the idea is I'm going to hand you a problem. You're going to solve the problem. You're going to do a write-up explaining to me how you solve the problem. Once we know that is perfectly correct, then you're going to be putting it out onto the discussion board so that other students can see it. Maybe they can ask you questions, maybe not. Maybe they'll just use it as a study tool, okay? But the idea is that you need to be able to adequately communicate an analytical concept to your peers. That's that, right? So you learn something, it's kind of difficult, it's maybe a little bit hard to understand, and you're going to communicate that to your peers, okay? And so hopefully they can understand it with the way that you've worded it, but I'm going to help you with that as well. But yeah, that's it. So this is the type of thing where the first portion, the actual solving the problem, that might only take you 5 or 10 minutes. This might be something like you just see on a video where it's like, oh, well, I can solve that. That's just conditional probability. That's just, whatever it is. Now later on in the semester, when we're working with some more advanced topics, it might be a little bit more than that. But you should be able to fully explain that in about a page, right? Just of you, walking, stepping through it. And that's that. It's as if you're teaching it to them. It's as if you're just very slowly walking through it, okay? And so then the idea is that you post it so that all the world can see, you know, the communication aspect. Somebody should be able to read through that and easily understand what's going on, easily understand the concept with a little bit of prior knowledge. And that's that. And that's what we'll do. So you're going to do, I think it says in the syllabus, I think you're going to do 4 of those throughout the semester. And yeah, so you'll get those assigned problems very soon. Not everybody is going to get one for module, module 3. Not everybody's going to get one for module 3, but maybe about half the class will. Okay, so you'll know if you get one. I'll put it on an announcement. I'll say, so-and-so is doing problem 3, so-and-so is doing problem 4, that sort of thing. Okay, you might get assigned more than one problem for one of these write-ups. That'll count as one write-up, but the only reason I would do that is if the problem is so short that it would just be unfair to the other students that you got such an easy problem, sort of thing, okay? But yeah, so that was the quick write-up of it, but it should be fairly easy. So you're going to submit this one-page paper to me, and essentially when you go to post this thing, it's going to be you're posting an image, and then you're kind of just cutting and pasting from that paper, and you're going to put that in the discussion board. You don't do that, though, until we know that it is a solid work, okay, until I've graded it and you've made all the necessary changes and we kind of give the okay. All right, guys, well, I'm excited to start this out new. Hopefully we'll have a bunch of problems out there, a bunch of solutions, and it'll become a good guide for all of us in studying. All right, thanks so much. Oh, also, let me know if you have questions. As always, you can find me at the discussion board. You can shoot me an email. You can ask your peers questions, whatever you need to do to get the answers that you need. Okay, guys? Thanks so much. Bye.